Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever, whenever that you may be tuning in. This is Yonks, and this is now our 15th pre-launch working group, AI for Real Estate by WeOwn.Academy. And join with me today, Tyler, my wife, my superpower. Thank you, Tyler, for helping navigate these conversations. So anyway, this is our on the screen here. This is our Google Docs, a very tab heavy Google Docs. And I'm breaking down the conversations that we're having on a weekly basis here in a subtab. And this is 2025 week 21. I'm going to grab this link to today's subtab and share that with you all if you want to follow along. Link to Google Docs subtab. So anyway, I'm gonna let you, Tyler, help guide us on what we should discuss because I literally just duplicated this subtab here, this agenda. Real quick, we'll always talk about our FELG culture, fun, earning, learning, and giving. And real quick, I'm gonna just go to WeOwn.Academy, and that goes to our link tree. And here I'm going to talk about our events coming up. So this is today, 12 o'clock Eastern, or 2 Eastern, 12 o'clock Mountain. I'm in Mountain Time in Denver. We'll be back here at in a little less than 9 hours for our evening working group at 9 p.m. Mountain, 11 p.m. Eastern. And then tomorrow we'll be back at 1 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Eastern, and then 9 p.m. And subscribe to our calendar. But anyway, what would you like to talk about, Tyler?
Well, since Plus AI timed out last night, do we want to get that going again?
Yeah, sure. I think that we need to refine and well, let's actually talk about that. So plus AI, I'm gonna just go here. I think it's at plusai.com. Presentation Maker. This is supercharge your slides with Plus AI, generate AI presentations and edit slides. So here is the prompt that we were using. I think that we need to refine this. Um, Build a slide deck. The audience is who want to. So let's take out this. I don't know if we need to focus on the ideal US locations. Let's take that out. Uh, FAQs. Let's put this, and I don't know if it uses Markdown or not, but this could maybe cause it to be confused. I'll leave in the heading. I think these FAQs could be helpful. I did a Markdown export and it left in some of the stuff. So I'm just cleaning this up again. Let's see. And we haven't used Plus AI that much. We did it for our We Own Cash pitch deck, and I thought that it actually turned out great. I was surprised for a first round. We have a previous live stream if you want to unpack that, and I'm not going to find it right now, but that was something that we did in a tools deep dive of Plus AI. And we will likely do another Plus AI deep dive after we get a little bit more experience using that. And that's one of the things that we can incorporate in our peer learning cohort. So And that might even be, Tyler, a good opportunity here. Let me actually put that on our content ideas for a podcast guest. We're planning here to do season one of the We Own FM live stream podcast, AI for Real Estate, that will run in the same duration, a 4 month season, June, July, August, and September, plus AI.com. We'll put that on as a target guest. And I created a spreadsheet, and this is something that we can work on getting to going together. But anyway, going back over here to the prompt, let's see. Um, okay, let me get this in here, clean this up during our live stream. Does that look better, Tyler?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And this was mostly just copied from our goals and FAQs, if I remember correctly. But anyway, let's throw this in. And here is this is literally where we left this before. So we're going to just go back, and we're going to leave in the online course. And I'm just going to copy in and paste the new stuff there. And let's generate the outline. So we'll come back to this momentarily. This takes a minute to do its thing. So I'm going to real quick here put on here, uh, cleaned up the prompt plus AI subtab, cleaned up the details. Okay, so here we go. So it didn't error out this time. So here's the outline. And let's see what we've got. I'm not even gonna I'm gonna actually just copy in here with my fun little emojis. I know that Tyler's not as much of an emoji fan as I am, but that's okay. There's still opportunity for you, Tyler.
I will do my level best to get my game up.
Yeah, I am Lotus isn't able to join us here, hanging out with family this week, but she was making an observation that it's her belief that emojis on social platforms bump the algorithm. So I don't know if you could validate that through any sort of methodology, but anyway, let's go generate slides. Let's see what we get. Are you ready, Tyler?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we're working on your presentation. It may take a minute, so let's let it do its thing. Cleaned up the details. Let me get a link in here. And the goal with this is to be our webinar deck. And that's one of the things that we were doing the other day was we were also going through our calendar. And let me see. I wanted to look at that again here. So we threw some placeholders on here for the calendar, 8 webinars, 2 a day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this would basically, in my opinion, if we can get this out, I don't know if it will make sense to do one on Thursday or not, but we could potentially practice because we're not having the conversation with Christina until tomorrow. So do you think it's worth trying to do on Thursday, or should we just pull back on that and just continue to build out our curriculum on Thursday?
Let's do both. We do all the things.
I love that. So you're right. It would be like we can do both because 30 minutes, 1 hour total, and that'll give us some opportunity if any, even if nobody's on it. But what would be most ideal is like if the email goes out like early Thursday morning, and then provide the opportunity to give, because it's going to be time sensitive, because we're starting this like literally 2 weeks from today on June the 3rd, and looking at the month here and fast forwarding over here, and we've already got a placeholder on here for our cohort. So this is something that we will work on. The schedule isn't finalized, and that's another thing too, Tyler. This may be a good opportunity to work on our WeOwn.Events, but we can take that conversation offline. I think the more that we can have our events, our ecosystem events, um, on our own platform, because while I love Luma, there's a lot of stuff that we lose out on Luma. But anyway, but let's see where our presentation is at now. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm gonna just go into slideshow mode, and let's put in here. Okay, so it already gave us a name. We're gonna put on here May 2025. So let me go into slideshow mode. All right, so here we go. AI for real estate cohort overview. Agenda. What is AI for real estate cohort? Understanding peer learning cohorts, weekly time commitment, cohort completion rewards, who should join, live attendance importance, no AI experience needed, refund policy, tool discussion and networking, special spots and group rates, cohort structure and schedule, addition questions and support, tips for maximizing cohort value, summary, why join AI for real estate. So plus tip, customize the section details with examples of AI tools and real estate use cases relevant to your audience to increase engagement. What is AI for real estate? Cohort, peer learning cohort, a small group coming together virtually to share knowledge, experiences, and grow skills in AI applied to real estate. Collaborative support. Participants learn from peers, exchange ideas, and receive guidance to implement AI solutions in their real estate business. Virtual and recorded sessions, weekly Zoom sessions facilitated live, recorded with Fathom AI, allowing playback for flexible ongoing learning. Exclusive access. Gain insider insights, networking opportunities, and resources tailored for real estate professionals integrating AI. So, thoughts on this slide?
I think it's a good start.
Okay. Understanding peer learning cohorts. What is a peer learning cohort? A small group of individuals. So this seems a little redundant here to me. Just making a note. Um,
Yeah, I think we can probably combine those two slides. Peer learning cohort. I see it here. Stop flipping back and forth. Um, I would here copy the peer learning cohort, move that to the slide before, and let's just kind of edit that together, and then um, so we could probably just do.
well, let's just
Do it.
make a note here or a comment. How do I make a comment? Comment. Uh, Collapse this into slide 3. Okay, slideshow. I'll just leave that with the comment. Weekly time commitment. 1 hour, attend 2, and I think the making this here. I think that makes it more clear. 2 1 hour weekly sessions. Attend 2 live Zoom sessions each week, likely on Tuesday and Friday mornings, to engage with course content and peers. Optional office hours. Join informal sessions for Q&A and brainstorming, providing extra support and personalized guidance. Insider podcast access. Optional weekly 1 hour access to the WeOwn podcast featuring special guests to deepen your AI and real estate knowledge. Flexible participation. While live attendance is encouraged for maximum benefit, recorded sessions are available if you cannot attend live. Cohort completion rewards. Participation requirement. Attend at least 75% of the 2 weekly Zoom sessions. WeOwn Cash tokens. Receive 1,000 WeOwn tokens, each valued at $1, providing tangible equity in the ecosystem. WeOwn.Academy credits. It's not a credit. We can, and I'll just make a note here to add a comment. Clean up, reword the equity in in to reword the equity. I'll know what that is anyway. Okay, going back to the slideshow. NFT certificate of completion. Obtain a unique NFT certificate built by on-chain creds to prove your achievement on the blockchain. Who should join? Realtors. Realtors looking to streamline lead generation, client communications, and transaction management through AI-powered automation. Property managers aiming to improve operational efficiency by automating routine tasks and enhancing tenant interactions. Real estate investors managing large portfolios who want to leverage AI to analyze data, identify opportunities, and optimize workflows. Live attendance importance. Why attend live? Gain real-time insights and immediate answers during sessions, build stronger connections with peers and facilitators, participate in live discussions and networking opportunities, increase motivation and accountability by joining the cohort community. Benefits of live participation. Access to exclusive token drops for 75% live attendance, enhanced learning through active Q&A and brainstorming, better retention of course material and practical application, opportunity to influence cohort discussions and tools. No AI experience needed. If you've never used AI, have only basic familiarity, or don't know how it can help you, this cohort is designed for you. We focus on practical learning to help you use AI tools effectively to solve real business problems in real estate without requiring any technical background or deep understanding of AI technology. Refund policy. Our cohort comes with no questions asked, full refund policy for the first 30 days. If you decide the program isn't the right fit within this period, you can request a complete refund, no hassle, no penalties. After 30 days, all sales are final to maintain fairness and commitment for all participants. Tools discussion and networking. Suggest AI tools. Participants can recommend and discuss specific AI tools relevant to real estate by reaching out via email or direct message to facilitators for tailored discussions. Cohort interaction. The cohort encourages active participation and knowledge sharing during sessions to foster peer learning and collaborative problem solving. Networking opportunities. Members gain access to networking events, including in-person meetups at major conferences, enhancing professional connections beyond the virtual cohort. Special spots and group rates. Young professionals discount. Pro token savings. Paying with Pro, Proppy's proprietary token, may provide a cheaper entry depending on token price fluctuations. Group rate availability. Currently, no formal group rate is offered, but individual discounts may apply when using Pro tokens to purchase tokens. Contact us. How to apply discounts. Contact us via email or DM to learn about eligibility and how to secure discounted spots or use token payments. Cohort structure and schedule. Kickoff and orientation. Begin the cohort on Tuesday, June 3rd, with an introductory session to set expectations, introduce peers, and review learning goals. Weekly classes. Attend 2 1-hour live Zoom sessions each week on Tuesday and Friday mornings to explore AI applications in real estate through collaborative learning. Peer learning and networking. Engage with cohort peers through interactive discussions. Completions and certification. Additional questions and support. Tips for maximizing cohort value, attend live sessions, participate actively, leverage office hours, network with peers, apply AI tools regularly. Summary. Why join AI for real estate? Empower your business. Learn how to automate key real estate tasks like lead generation, client communication, and paperwork to save time and increase productivity. Collaborative learning. Engage in a peer learning environment.
Right.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Um, I think this is all good. The only question is the valuable rewards. I just put earn 2,000 tokens. We don't want to give it a dollar value
Well, it isn't. Why?
because it's not sellable. It's not guaranteed value. I just
Well, no, it's going to be done via a safe or a SAFT
I,
agreement, and that's something that can be unpacked in the SAFT agreement. So
okay.
it
Well, then at
is.
least just make me happy and throw a disclaimer on there somewhere. Or put a note that we need to add a disclaimer. I just want to be super clear that people don't think they can turn around and immediately sell their $2,000 whatever. Just to be clear.
Yeah, well, and if you want to put like a visual image on there, like we can. Yeah, let me put a comment here.
I'm probably being neurotic, but just want to be
You
super. I don't want
are.
any misunderstandings.
Well, and remember, this is why like it's going to be done via a SAFT agreement. Add comment slash label slash stamp to valuable rewards proud SAFT agreement comments. Okay, slideshow. And I think that was the last slide. Thank you. So it was. So again, love this. That was so much easier than like, and now we just need to go through and do some slight review. But I think that this is a deck that I would have no problem using for our stuff. And the one of the opportunities, here to sprinkle in some like a Fibrate slide or something like that. Maybe even add that to the front here. But yeah, I think that this is a great start. So, and I'm gonna do a share here, turn this on to a viewable for all. Anyone with the link can comment. Done. Let me share this in here. Copy link. Okay, so get back to my here is the Google Slides that we just created using plusai.com. And uh, and I'll put in here. This worked. Yay. And here's a link to that. AI for real estate cohort overview. All right. Well, that was a very productive build in public exercise here. So now what, Tyler?
Do we have that email? Did we get that email finalized last night?
No, and I didn't spend any time on it between now and last night. So, and let me here on the deliverables also create or add this uh so I'm gonna actually create webinar pitch deck. And here's the still, I mean, we still need to review it, but let's take a look at this in another tab here. Oh, let me pop it in another tab, make this bigger for you all. So, yeah, I had a statement here. Um, yeah, let's work on this here after we can get this cleaned up. But did you want to look at it anymore right now?
Is there anything else in there that we need to?
Well, let's go back to the deliverables. So, do we want to do anything with PR?
No, not right now.
So, I'm going to put a comment here. Uh, Tyler and I agreed not right now on any PR efforts. Comment. Okay, and this is something that we can look at, like much more interested in We Own Cash and really creating some solid PR around We Own Cash, but that's another conversation. So I don't know if we really need anything else besides the email and the webinar. Let me actually get this as a action item. Create the Luma events on Yonk's team calendar for uh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday uh, webinar slots times. Okay, so that's a action item that I will take. So go ahead, Tyler.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Okay. So we talked a little bit. Let me go back to our agenda. I don't think I had anything else. Is there anything else that you would like to focus on right now, Tyler?
Um, no, I think that's good for now. And then, yeah, we'll. I've got some other stuff to talk to you about offline, and then we'll get back together tonight.
So one of the things that we could potentially do is Figma, and this is something that was having a side conversation with Nicole, somebody that's done some branding for us about potentially getting, because like right now, WeOwn.Academy redirects here to our link tree, and the thoughts is to do a www at WeOwn.Academy for our uh, website where see right here, there's not anything there on this subdomain, um, and enabling that where we can work on getting our uh, WordPress set up. So, do we want to look at doing anything with Figma right now for this 15 minutes that we have left?
It's not working, or why does it say it can't be reached?
Yeah, because I haven't done anything to get www in place. This is where wanting to put it on our rocket.net.
Um, um, yeah, let's just do that when the call's over. We need to do that on the live stream, but let's get that going.
Get what going?
Get that fixed.
Yeah. So I'll prioritize that. Do we want to work on Figma, or do we want to just take that offline and wrap up this working group here right now?
Let's just wrap it up and then work on Figma offline.
Alrighty. Well, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this subtab here for tonight. And let's really quick throw some things on here for our working group coming up tonight as far as what we want to prioritize. And that's one of the things I want to get better at, allocating some time here so that we can be more intentional. But anyway, what are your thoughts, Tyler?
Yeah, that's good.
No, I mean, as far as putting some talking points on for tonight's working group.
Oh, I thought you asked me if we want to put talking points on. Yeah, yeah. Let me think about it. I'll put them on before tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna put on here because we're gonna work on the Figma. I'm gonna put this on here. Figma design for www.WeOwn.Academy. This is going to be our WordPress.org plus WooCommerce site for onboarding dollars into our cohort here. So one of the other things that I'm going to do today, and we can talk about this, is we P token ID for this for WeOwn.Academy. And I'm going to get the legal entity set up in the bank account for WeOwn.Academy so that we don't have to shuffle money around. WeOwn.Academy is going to be a tokenized brand within WeOwn.Network, a P token asset. And looking forward, that's one of the things that whenever we see a value opportunity, and we definitely believe, at least I believe, that WeOwn.Academy can become a decentralized academic force, especially when we're combining a real world real estate aspect to that. But those are going to be ongoing work in progress. I'm going to go ahead and stop my screen share here. Is there any closing thoughts that you want to bring forward, Tyler?
Now I'm excited how much we're getting done. It's exciting.
Well, that's what happens when we're intentional about having focused conversations. Two a days right now. We're going to continue to do that effort today and tomorrow, and we'll see how the conversations unfold. I think that we agreed to, and I'll take a look at the calendar for Thursday and Friday, but we will be back here in 8 hours for our 11 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Mountain Time working group, and that will now be working group number 16. But until then, make sure that you subscribe, throw some comments, give us a thumbs up, heart, whatever it is on whatever platform